Hello, online crew. How are you today? I hope you're having an awesome today. I hope you're having an awesome day. Oh my gosh, I've had 2 hours sleep. I've got a raging headache. So you're just getting whatever you're getting today. Look how pale I look today. Anyway, moving on. What we're talking about today is if you want to attract more people to you online, is there's something that you really need to be mindful of. And I talk about this often, and I just want to reiterate it because I think when it comes to social media, people are looking for a lot of the fancy stuff and the latest thing. And, somebody's doing really well, and, training comes out what they did, and it's like, oh, that's the next best thing. And this is the next best thing. And like people are looking for all the flashy stuff to get successful online. And yet there's a few basic principles that we really need to come back to that actually attract more people to you. So I want to share that with you today. So if you are joining me live, please say hello so I can give you a shout out. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. So you're obviously watching from my group. Just click the StreamYard link so I can see you. This will be the last live in this official capacity. So if you missed yesterday's live where I talked about the Facebook group deadline of April 22nd to go live in a group like I am now. I'm on my phone live in Instagram. I'm going live on my business page, YouTube, and my free group, but all of that changes as of April 22nd. So I spoke about it yesterday. So go and find my video from yesterday if you don't know what that's all about or what you need to do. It affects you as far as scheduled posts and going live. And coaching community members, I'm going to leave that on the screen because I need to come back to it. Coaching community members, I put a post in the coaching community Facebook group quite late last night, with all the links to the videos of how to go live post April 22nd in group. So I've got a number of videos there for you. They're step-by-step videos of what you guys need to do. Okay, so coaching community members, you're covered. Just go and watch those videos and follow the steps. I watched the videos, followed the steps, and it was relatively easy to navigate. Okay, so there are options. And just on that, yesterday I also shared with you guys, it's my birthday tomorrow, but I do want to give back to this community with a bit of a special. For those of you that have looked at my sort of coaching community previously, but maybe not joined, I want to give you a discount to join the annual membership. And what that means, it's all my practical trainings, all the recordings of my boot camps. I've just done a Reels boot camp. All those recordings have gone for the average person. I've done a AI boot camp. I've done a personal branding boot camp. I've done a leads generation boot camp. I've got training in there regarding Reels, regarding TikTok, regarding prospecting and recruiting, regarding getting organized, personal development, content creation, everything. It is next to nothing for the amount of training that can help you build your business. So I'm offering a special on my annual membership. Anybody that wants to look at that, if you go to, it's on the screen on Facebook at the moment, so I'll say it at Instagram. Thank you, Claudette, for your birthday wishes. HelenMartinOnline.com/join online crew coaching. Okay, HelenMartinOnline.com/join online crew coaching. And you have to use the discount code birthday. That's the discount code. And that is for 7 days. So if you want to have a look at it, think about it for 7 days, I'm giving a discount on that. You'll see the details when you go and click on the links. It's normally $329. $329 for a whole 12 months is nothing compared to what the training that I give you guys. Just the training that I shared, the guidance that I give you around Facebook groups, let alone the training that Beth and I did yesterday on how to do faceless reels, and the 2 weeks before that about how to push all the buttons and reels and all the things that I do with reels. That's worth the price, let alone a whole 12 months of my support, my mentorship, done for you posts every week, content creation ideas every week, all the training on every topic. Like it's a no-brainer. So I just want to give people the opportunity. If you want that kind of training, you need help in your business, but you need the practical training. 7 days, special offer, That's the link on the screen for Instagram, helenmuttononline.com/join online group coaching. I'll put it in the comments. I said I'd do that yesterday and I forgot, so I'll go and do that. Because I had a few questions and I didn't tell you how long it was on. So I'm just sort of clarifying some questions that came from yesterday. But you've got to use the discount code birthday to get the discount. Okay? It's normally $329. I'm discounting it to $297. That's a whole 12 months of coaching from me, training from me, done for you posts every week, content creation ideas every week. Ask me questions in the group anytime about your business. Jump on calls every month with me to get advice about your business. Like, who else charges that much for that much? Okay, so you got 7 days. Think about it. Got any questions? Message me directly. Happy to answer them. Let's move on. Okay. Oh, and just to clarify, anybody that is already in the coaching community as a monthly member and you want to upgrade, don't use that link. Go into the members area. You already have access to the members area. Go into the members area, look for the graphic that says annual membership. Click on that, use the discount code birthday, and it'll upgrade you to the annual membership from the monthly membership. So those of you that are monthly that want to take advantage of that, you are more than welcome. Just use the discount code monthly, log back into your members area. Okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you for those comments. Totally worth it. I've learned so much in 30 days. Best investment ever. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's get back to attracting more people to you. Okay. We get to a point in this business sometimes where we need more eyeballs. Would that be fair to say? So you might have exhausted your warm market. So anybody that you could talk to about your business, you already have. Maybe you've got a network of people that don't really support you in your business. So you're not going to build a big team with them, or they're not going to buy anything off you. So there's that. There's also, some of you might actually have a really small network. Maybe you don't actually have that many Facebook friends online, and you just have your little core group of, trusted family and friends and whatever. So you don't really have a large network. If you don't have a large network, you've exhausted your warm market, and you're struggling with the market that you actually already have. You have to attract new people to you to be successful in your business. You can do that online. That's probably why you're all here listening to me. There are opportunities staring you in the face all the time regarding contacts that you can find online. You can absolutely 100% build your business online and not have to rely on your family and friends. You just have to know how. You have to attract people to you, put the right content out there, all those kind of things, all the training that I've got in the coaching community in various areas of how to do all these things. So that might be relatable to some of you I kind of need new eyeballs. Like, share with me in the comments section, who needs new eyeballs? Who needs fresh blood, so to speak? That's the wrong word to use. Oh, before I go on, I took it off the screen. Henry. I'm not sure who it was asked it. Go and check out my stories on my personal profile. Henry is my spider. Who's aware of who Henry is? So I had to get up really early this morning and host a webinar, and I've kind of walked around to my desk, and like, Henry is right there on the wall. Like, go and check out my stories. You'll see it. While I was on the webinar, he started to move. So I put another one in my stories not long ago. He moved up the wall. He's just over there. So he's actually, for whoever it was that asked, I couldn't see the name. He's just up there. I won't move. Yeah, it'll just be a bit messy if I show you, but just have a look at my stories and you'll know what I'm talking about. But he's moved a little bit further away from me. So even though I love him, and it's a bit comical sharing my journey with my spider, Henry, who's very ugly and hairy, but he is completely harmless, for those of you that are wondering. But yeah, it's become a little bit of a running joke. Judy, was that meant to say Judy? So you need to click the StreamYard link so I can see you. So he's still up there, Judy. Me, need more people. Me is a 7-legged beast. He's that. No worries. Henry the house spider. Exactly. So The attraction. You've all got to attract more people to you. So there's a couple of really core things that you need to accomplish to get these new eyeballs and attract more people to you quicker. I'm sure majority of you would like to attract more people to you a little bit quicker than maybe that what's happening. So if you're building on social media, how do we do that? First and foremost, we're through like a device of some sort, a computer or a phone. Okay, so what will attract more people to you is your content. You know that. So it's reels, it's stories, it's posts, it's live videos, it's all of that. But how are you letting people get to know you? So if you hide behind quotes, if you hide behind shared content, if you don't show your face, if you don't talk, if you don't go live, you don't talk in your stories, you don't show your face anywhere, that it's going to be tough for you to really attract people to you more quickly because they're not getting to know, like, and trust you. You are your biggest hero in your business. You are your biggest asset. It doesn't matter what company you're with, what products you're selling, you are what people join. So if you want to attract more people to you, are you doing enough content? Are you showing your face enough in that content? How are you letting people get to know, like, and trust you? Are you letting them get to know you? And silly things that go in your life, like spiders. Like, how much are you sharing of you? So many of you actually, you're not showing up enough. And don't get me wrong with that. Like, I don't share all the ins and outs of my personal life. You don't have to. You just got to let people get to know you a little bit more, because that's why they're going to do business with you, because they know, like, and trust you. So get in your stories more and share. Share the little things that you don't think are important that people love to watch. People love behind the scenes. Love it. Share more of it. So there's that side of it. This is not the main point, okay? But that is very important, all of this. The content, and you would have heard me say over and over and over again, you want your content to create the conversations. So if your content is good enough, you will get engagement. You'll get reactions. They're all leads. What you do with them is a different story. Not all leads are prospects, but it's your job to turn leads into prospects. Totally different topic. If you're in my coaching community, go and watch all the recordings of the lead generation bootcamp. I'll probably do another one soon as well for all of you. But the recordings only get stored in the coaching community. So there's all of that. So just reevaluate. Like, I know you're looking for all the fancy stuff. What can I do? What kind of reel can I put out there to go viral? All those kind of things. Are you actually even showing up for your own business enough? Some of you are, but majority of you aren't. So we want the content to create the conversation. So reevaluate. If your content is not bringing you conversations, no one's engaging with you, no one's commenting, you're not getting anybody raise their hand, reevaluate. You got to reevaluate. How am I letting people get to know me? Am I too businessy? Some of you might be. You might be on your personal profile talking too much about what you do for a living and all of that, and you're not really letting people get to know you. People buy into you first. When they like you, trust you, they'll get more interested in what you've got to say about your business and your products. But if they don't know, like, and trust you, why are they going to listen to you about a product that you're recommending or a business opportunity that you're talking about? Okay? So social media, you got to do more of showing up like as you. Like, I know we're here to build businesses, get customers and grow teams and all that kind of stuff. But don't lose yourself in letting people get to know you, because that's ultimately who they're buying from. Now, that's not my key point for this training. My key point is one sentence that you have heard a million times. And I'm going to say it again. And I want you to some of you that know me well know that when I'm trying to really make a point, I'll say, "Are you really hearing me?" So this is something you already know, but are you really hearing me? People will not remember what you say. People will remember how you make them feel. I know you've all heard that before, but how deep do you really take that on board with your journey, with your business on social media? How are you making people feel? How are you writing? Is it all like, is it lots of information? Is it just sharing, information with them about things? Is there any, and here we go again, is those of you that know me well, these just terms come up all the time. Information versus emotion. Information versus emotion. A lot of your social media content might just be information, and the connection to the person on the other side of the screen is totally missed because you're not actually making somebody feel your genuineness, feel your authenticity, feel that there's no catch, no skepticism. When you're real, raw, and authentic, and you share, and you wake up in the morning and go, "What can I share today to put a smile on somebody's face?" Or, play a little bit of a joke, or share a good tip with them, or share with them something that might help in your niche market. Like, when you come from that place and you truly share authentically, and they get to know, like, and trust you, and you're really in tune with how you make other people feel when they absorb your content, you will grow your business faster and attract more people to you quicker. So a lot of people are putting a lot of content out there. You might be amazing at putting stories out there. You might put it at being consistent. You might be consistent with Reels and TikTok and all the things and posting on your social media. But just take a double check. How do I make people feel when they absorb my content? Do they get my feeling for the fact that I care about people in business, or I care about people with health and wellness, or I care about people with gut health, or I care about people losing weight, or I care what they look like with fashion and jewelry, or I care about how they travel around the world, or whatever it is that you do in your niche market? Can people feel from you how much you care about what it is that you do? Do they feel like you are genuine with things that you share and posts that you put out there? How much are you really thinking about, how do I make people feel when they, like, is it all surface level? Is it just information? If it's just all surface level, you might be consistent to buggery. Good on you. But if there's no emotion, if there's no feeling, if people don't really, like they watch it and they, oh yeah, it's a big waste of time. And those of you that know me well, there's two things that I really dislike. Some of you, like, put it in the chat if you know. Two things that I really dislike for me and my journey, and for you and this online crew here. And that is wasting time and wasting money. We all do it. We've all done it. We'll all continue to do it in different ways. But I'm not a big fan of wasting time to do things. If I can speed up my journey, I would rather do that. I would rather fast track things. And I would rather not waste money. How about you guys? So I'd rather, invest in things that I know that are going to be really value, the value for the dollar. But you can spend a lot of time in social media spinning your wheels. So why I keep sharing these consistent messages to you, like words like information versus emotion. People remember how you feel. They don't remember what you say. They don't remember the words on a reel. They don't necessarily remember the words on a post. But if they read a post of yours and it hits them, they'll remember you. Does this make sense to you? Like, I'm really trying to share with you what it really takes to attract people to you. And it all comes down to the way that you show up. And it's not only the content that you put out there and the consistency, that and all the rest of it. It's how you deliver the content. It's how you're coming to the table. It's how you make people feel. Are you really letting people get to know you? Or have you still got all the walls up? I had walls. It took me a long time to break down walls. I came from corporate. I had a suit on. I was that stuck-up person when I first came online. You got to break down all those walls. You got to allow people in. You've got to get vulnerable. And it's not that hard to do. You just got to allow yourself to go there. And I guarantee you, when you show up a little bit more genuinely, authentically in the ways that I've kind of shared, in this video, you will attract people to you quicker. I'm not saying you can't attract people to you by putting, valuable educational content out there, but are you here for like a good time or a long time? Well, we're kind of here for a long time. What I'm trying to say is if we can speed up our results in our business, I'm sure we'd all be a lot happier, isn't it? And there are things that you can do. Like take my journey on TikTok. I'd been on TikTok for a couple of years, didn't get much traction from it. Rebranded, and it was all value-based stuff around building your business online, all the things that I kind of do here. And then last year I went on a weight loss journey, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know if I'm going to be successful with losing weight, but I'm just going to go on TikTok, completely rebrand, and just share my journey every day. What have I got now? 45,000 followers, and share some information, how I felt, the journey that I was on, how I've changed things, like real, genuine, authentic Helen in my journey. And I never grew a following faster, still anywhere else. I've never grown a following faster. I've never sold more product. I've never had people reach out to me telling me all their deepest, darkest secrets about how they feel about themselves when they don't even know me, like they're strangers. So how can you get that kind of connection quickly? It all came down to how I showed up on that platform. Does this make sense to you with what I'm trying to share here and just that real emphasis? And I know you know all of this. And those of you that listen to me constantly, you know these terms that I use. Your content should create the conversations. And if the conversations don't come from the content, you need to reevaluate your content and go and create conversations. If your content's you're still learning and your content's not that good yet, go and create conversations. Don't sit behind social media and just expect everybody to come to you. If your content's not creating the conversations, go and create the conversations. But get better at content along the way. That the quicker you turn up as the real, raw, authentic you and share more of you and stupid things like spiders on a wall and, that's just one example. Like I'm letting people into my life, but I've never had so many messages in my messenger than sharing my journey with this silly little spider up here called Henry. It creates connections. It creates conversations. Like how much are you showing up in between your business? Does this hit home with anybody? Share your thoughts with me. Just checking in some of your comments. I need to rent a spider. Yeah, you all need a spider to put in your social media content. Emotion can change the game. Absolutely. People will not remember what you say. People will remember how you make them feel. That's the bottom line. Just remember it. Reevaluate that. Think about that all the time when you're creating your next piece of content. Think about that saying. How are you showing up? Wasting time is one. That's right. You got me, Dean. Where is Henry? We've just had that conversation, Sarah. Or maybe you left that earlier. Be a human before a marketer. Exactly. Agreed. I know I've both wasted time and money over the years. Both hopefully here for a good and long time. Yeah. Makes perfect sense. Well, that's true, Sarah. There's nothing little about Henry. Henry is quite big. If you look at my last story, I don't really see him move. I just see him in one spot and he normally stays there for the whole day. But today he was actually crawling up the wall. So I videoed it and shared it in my stories. It creeps me out a little bit, but I know he's completely harmless. So it is what is. But I just hope that you take something from this video today, just to really hit home those important things in how you're showing up. Because the way you show up is what's going to attract people to you. Like go scan your own personal profile, your own TikTok, your own Instagram, and go, would I be attracted to me? Am I letting people get to know me? And, I've got a good mix of, yes, I'm sharing value, but I'm also letting people get to know what's important to me and sharing some inspirational stuff. Remember the E's, and if you don't know what I mean by that, the E's in content. So the 5 E's: educational content. We've got engaging content, like engaging posts, like drawing out engagement. You've got empowering content, which is like inspiring and empowering kind of content. Entertaining content. Don't be afraid to throw something funny in there. I was talking about this earlier today. I threw something on my Facebook. It was a Facebook reel. It was just a guy who was, those street performers, and all his face and everything was all silver, and he's suspended in midair. And I'm just like, how the hell does somebody do that? That's fascinating. It was just for entertainment value, just giving some people to smile at, look at, get curious about. It was just purely for entertainment value. And last time I looked, that it had 12,500 views, that reel. So entertaining type content. And the last one is emotion. Mix up your content. So yeah, do the educational stuff, but throw the other stuff in there as well. Okay, really important. So I hope that's helpful. Now, this is my last live video for the week. It's my birthday tomorrow. My husband is taking me away. We've still got Ollie's football in the morning, but then he's taking me to the city for the night. I don't know where we're going or what we're doing, but that is going to be nice, a bit of a break. And it is school holidays where I live in Australia at the moment, and we are going away next week with friends in a holiday house for the week. So those of you in the coaching community, live Q&A, Zoom calls, VIPs, all of that is normal. I'm going to be doing all of that while I'm away. My live schedule is not going to be normal. I'm just going to flag that with you now. I'll go live even when I go live. So next week is going to look a little bit different, okay? But yeah, just don't expect my sort of normal schedule. But coaching community, VIPs, everything as normal. I'll do that while I'm away. But I do want to share with you, just flagging it, I have a boot camp coming up in May, which is going to help you guys that need it regarding sort of like a lead generation strategy, freebies, lead magnets, that kind of stuff. I'm doing a boot camp on how do you think about that, navigate that, create that. So I'm just letting you know in advance. That'll be coming next month, and a lot of you should be on that boot camp. If any of you have done any of my boot camps, you know I go over and above with delivering. So I know that's going to be really helpful to a lot of you. So just wanted to let you know that that's coming. And don't forget about the birthday offer. If you want to join my coaching community, special discount. Go to this link here. If you are brand new to me, use the discount code BIRTHDAY. Those of you that are already a monthly member, don't use that link. Go back into the coaching community, log into the members area, look for the annual graphic and use the discount code BIRTHDAY, and that'll get you the discount to upgrade to the annual membership. And this is valid for 7 days. Just 7 days, okay? But take advantage of it if you want to. I'm just putting it out there. I want to help some of you that want to get more access to, my training, but get a little bit of a discount. My birthday, your game. Okay, so do with that what you want or not. So thank you for joining me today. I hope today's live has given you something to think about, and thank you for all your birthday wishes. I really do appreciate that. So I'll catch you sometime next week.